So you're transforming and changing. I do feel from the 11th to the 12th house. Uh, it may be, changes to your friends and associations and meeting new people. So you'll have to look at that as something that's going to be transforming and changing, as Venus changes signs there for you. And then your love card is a past life relationship. You have known each other before. Having Venus in Libra in your 12th house, of course, that's all about a past life relationship. Of course, that is about a soul connection, a deep connection. And maybe there's some fear connecting to someone, fear of letting go. Maybe that's what it is. Something is being illuminated to you, a relationship, and transforming and changing your environment to connect to someone who is from a past lifetime, and you're having fear, challenges with that, because of course it's a past life connection. There's karma with that. You're going to have to figure out, go deep within to understand what you have to do about this relationship. So yes, Virgo in the 11th house with Venus in there could be that you meet someone new, and maybe a Virgo energy, someone very earthy and grounded. But as Venus goes into your 12th house, you realize that this is a deep connection to someone. You're not sure what to do about it, and then you feel like you know this energy before, but you don't know how to release the fear of, this change, this transformation. And maybe that you would have to move. This person lives far away. You'll have to juggle and make choices about your work environment, the way you've been living. So this is pretty heavy. So let's see what you have here. Oh, look at, you have the King of Cups. So this is the card for you, Scorpio, but it's also about being ready for love and someone being ready to connect to you in love. The King of Cups is definitely ready for some type of commitment. And so it may be a very emotional connection. It may also be another water sign with you, with the King of Cups, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But I do feel with this this Libra connection, which is all about love, it does look like by the new moon in your 12th house, there may be a deep soul connection, a very strong love vibration that you just, when you connect, you just know that you know this person from a past lifetime. Don't know how you know this person, but yes, there is some fear with this love connection because it's karma. But I do feel you're going to get through that blockage. You're going to have to ask for patience. You're going to ask for, just the guidance with the Hermit energy in your first house. They're showing you the light. They're showing you the way to this beautiful past life relationship. So it does look like, here you go, and then you've got the male and female energy. So I do feel this applies to all you Scorpio energies out there, whether you're male or female, that even though there has been some cloudiness in relationships in Libra, and you have been going deep within to figure out what you need to do, it does look like you are transforming something and seeing the light again for some type of love, a deep emotional feeling within you, Scorpio. So it does look like you're ready for some type of commitment, and it does look like some type of soul vibration is coming your way, especially by the end of this month. It does look like things are changing for you and opening you up to some type of a partnership that's coming from a past lifetime. How cool is that? So let's go into where Saturn is at. And Saturn is in your second house in Sagittarius. So of course, second house is your finances, your resources. And with Sagittarius being in your second house, you're very strong and aggressive on how you handle your finances, and you know exactly intuitively what you need to do. But with Saturn being in your second house, it does look like there has been limitations imposed upon you, as he has been in your second house for I think the last couple of years. So it does look like things that you've want to come to fruition, things that you've been planning. It does look like now you're having that transformation, and things that you have been waiting patiently is now you're finally going to get what you want and get the value that you deserve from the resources. So it does look like with Saturn being imposed upon you, it is moving out of Sagittarius into Capricorn, I believe by the end of this year, into your third house in Capricorn, excuse me, yes, in your third house. So there's going to be a shift and change, and I do feel now you're going to start to open up to being able to see the financial opportunities, the resources, the income that you have been really working hard to. So I do feel it's just about knowing that with the second house of your resources with Sagittarius and Saturn, you've just had to be having to work a lot harder to get where you're at. And let's see what it shows you here. Yes, it does like you're ending finally this control over your second house of finances. So it does look like with the 10th out, with the sky there, it does like you're starting something new, a new harvest here coming in October here. So yes, it does look like you're clearing out. There's going to be new resources coming to your rescue. It does look like you're going to have something to celebrate here from the changes, the transformation that's happening for you. So it could be that you've been trying to sell your house here for a long time and it hasn't worked for you. But now with the shift of energies of all these things happening and in the month of October for you, Scorpio, and Jupiter, coming into your sign, into your first house. I mean, that's luck, that's expansion, granting of blessings. So some of you, I feel there's reason to celebrate. And it could be that you're, selling your house, buying a house, getting what you finally want, waiting patiently for something. A celebration is definitely on your way, and it could be because you're going to transform and change and go and do something what you truly love. It could be, a promotion, making a choice to go on a new journey, but it does look like whatever you're planning and transforming and changing has something to do with a new environment, maybe a new home, but definitely it looks like things are going to start to show that you can find some type of stability that you've been waiting for. And in love, it does look like there may be a very strong past life relationship coming, and that could be why there's reason to celebrate. So, and like I said, with the 11th house of Venus being in the 11th house at the beginning in Virgo, it may be friends, associations, someone that you know is going to hook you up, connect you with someone. And then when you meet them, it's going to be like, wow, I feel like I already know you. It seems like we have been friends already. So look out for that, Scorpio. And so let's go into the next planet, and it is with Mars. And Mars, let's see what Mars is doing. Mars is in Virgo, yes, in Virgo here, till October 22nd, and then it goes into Libra. So right now, like I said, Virgo's in your 11th house, and you have Mars in there. So, I do feel this is a very, at the beginning of the month here until October 22nd, you have Mars in Virgo. So it's about, maybe analyzing what you need to do with this relationship. And maybe what you're doing is being really practical about what is happening, this shift and change. But I do feel with Mars, you're energized, you're ready to go for what you want. And with Virgo, you're being very practical about it. You're analyzing the details, and it really is about connecting to a new circle of friends, a new love connection for you. So that's beautiful to see. So look at this. Okay, so you have Nine of Wands, and it's about not giving up maybe on love, not giving up on, going through this transformation. Maybe things have been tough for you in this last year because, with Jupiter being in our 12th house, it's been limitations imposed upon our second house, but it does look like a new dawn is arising for you, Scorpio. Look at the sun is shining behind you. And it's about the Nine of Wands. It's about energy. It's about action. It's about the Mars drive that you have in Aries, not giving up, fighting for something in your sixth house. And it does look like something is going to be revealed to you, maybe a secret, but this also could be wisdom that you have been receiving to maybe go back to school, having done a lot of soul searching this last year, it may make you decide that you're ready to go back to school, to learn something that you truly want to grow for your soul vibration. So, yes, I do feel with Mars and Virgo, and then moving into a Libra at the end of the month, it really is about you being practical about where you put your energy at and really thinking about what you need to do uh, to, be more happier in what you're doing. So I do feel, a lot of you Scorpios are thinking what you need to do to change things in your sixth house, in your work environment. Meet new friends, new associations, so that you can have more opportunities and success. And like I said, it could be an opportunity to connect to someone in love. So yes, it does look like Mars is, and Mars, um, you know, Mars can be very aggressive, but I do feel with Mars, and then you have, what is it? Mars going into uh, Venus in Libra. So you're going to have Mars. Let me make sure that's right. Mars. Yeah, so Venus is in Libra on October 14th, and then Mars is in Libra on October 22nd. So then you're going to have Mars and Venus together. So this could be a very strong soul connection with that vibration, with that energy, with Mars and Venus together in the 12th house of Libra, of relationships, of a past lifetime connection with the King of Cups. Yes, it does look like, and this could be just that you've had to wait. You've been waiting for this love connection. Things have been so cloudy in love, and you've had to do a lot of soul searching. You have been waiting for your soul connection. And it does look like, wow, Mars moving into Venus in Libra in your 12th house. This really could be something, a secret, something hidden coming to you. When that closer to the end of the month, it seems like that will happen for you. How awesome is that? So, yeah, Scorpio, let's go into, you've got a Mercury in your first house, and now Mercury is in Libra uh, till October 17th. Then it goes into Scorpio, into your first house. So you have Mercury in your 12th house in Libra until October 17th, and then it goes into Scorpio. So at one time, you're going to have Mercury, Mars, and Venus all together. Yeah, it looks like. So that's pretty cool. So, so yeah, you have Mercury in your first house, and uh, communication. So it looks like things are going to happen immediately with Mercury in there in your first house. You're able to communicate. Aries is the ruler of the first house, so it looks like with the moon in Aries at that full moon, it looks like you're going to be more open to communicating to others and connecting in a deeper way. And yes, look at this. The key is knowing that something's changing in your foundation with the Four of Pentacles. So look at this, whether it does look like something, definitely, maybe a move, a change in your home, a new opportunity for some type of way to grow your income. You may get, but it may be somewhere where that you have to move. But whatever it is, know this is the key to some type of new freedom for you. The key is knowing that this change in your foundation, whether you have to move, change jobs, a new opportunity that you're not sure about, this is like a new freedom for you. It's like releasing you from the past, the mountains, the obstacles, the soul searching, the waiting patiently, having to cut things out. Be prepared to know that something is going to be communicated to you, Scorpio, immediately. Something that you want, something that you are going to have to, put into action right away here. So I do feel this is going to be wonderful for you, because then you have Jupiter going into your first house also, and that's on, I believe, October 10th. Yes. So you've got a lot of stuff going on in your 12th house. Also, you've got things happening with Venus and in Libra in the 12th house, and you've got Jupiter excuse me, Jupiter, yes, Jupiter in your 12th house of Libra and then moving into Scorpio. So a lot of things happening from your 12th to your first house. There, Scorpio, but it does look like, of course, we've been waiting for this. We've been waiting for Jupiter to bless us in Scorpio. And it is about all about the last year of soul searching, I do feel. It is about us resurrecting our soul. Yeah, taking control back now, transforming and changing. It's time for that to happen. And that's why there's the death card, transformation, deep soul searching, connecting to the 12th house so that we can transform and change and have the willpower, the desire to make changes in the first house. So this is about expansion. This is about growth. This is about spirituality. And it really is showing now you're going to get out of this fear and these obstacles and challenges that you have been feeling, that you've had to wait. Yeah, Saturn has put some limitations upon you in your second house, but it does look like now you've learned your lessons. You understand what you have to do to get on your pathway, and you're ready to make these changes. And I do feel now opportunities are going to come to you, Scorpio. For those who have done the work, for those who really understand what they had to do to change and transform. Because, yes, look at this. You've got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, all nights are all about new journeys. And with Jupiter going into your first house in Scorpio, you've got a new journey through communication, a new desire. You're seeing clearly now where you're heading towards. And it does look like there is definitely a journey that you're heading onto, Scorpio. So be ready. It does look like, it's about movement. With that, definitely starting with that full moon in Aries. It's the action to do something now, a desire to move forward. And I do feel, this is, your knight in shining armor coming and showing you some type of new journey. So just be prepared for something to happen and transform, whether it's in love, whether it's about finding a soulmate, changes to opportunities that you're going to have to really grow your income now. You've been waiting patiently with Sagittarius and Saturn together in your second house. But yes, it's about you not giving up. Scorpio, you have not given up even though things have been challenging. And that is why those who have been going deep within, those who have met their challenges and really connected to knowing that you are ready to nurture your feelings, ready to put things into action and move towards balance in your own vibration and with relationships with others, then it does look like you're going to be able to now communicate, open up, figure out a plan, go on some type of new journey, and be prepared for it because the end cards are this. Yes, look at this. Isn't this awesome, Scorpio? What a way to end this reading. You get the Empress card. That is about creation. That is about desire. This is about prosperity. This is about change. This is about transformation. This is about abundance, new emotional happiness. It is about having the ending to all this, being happy, being in love, being connected to the earth, feeling so deeply emotionally happy. It's like you're going to have the connection to what you need and want, your emotions, your desires, your feelings, love. You're going to see just through this transformation, this death, just this new opening to who you are, Scorpio. You are a goddess, and you are the vibration of that, and you are feeling that this month, and you are transforming so you can prepare for your own transformation as Libra goes into your sign at the end of this month here. So wow, Scorpio, how beautiful is this reading for you? And I do feel you already know you're going through this transformation. It's something that you have been feeling intuitively, with the 12th house of Jupiter being in Scorpio for the last year. Yes, you have been deeply connected and learning a lot and understanding the truth so that you can make the changes that you need. And the other major arcana card is, wow, the only other one you have is the Empress, isn't? Oh yeah, and the Hermit. Beautiful transformation. Look at this. Through guidance, through waiting, through wisdom, being patient, through understanding. You know now that this is the time for transformation. Things are going to be shown to you a new light. And what it brings you to the Empress energy, changes that you've been waiting for, love to come in your way, to be more connected to the earth, to have more prosperity, to be able to do what you truly love to do, be more creative, be more open, be more artistic, be who you truly are, Scorpio. That's why it is important with Jupiter being in your first house. Be the Empress. Be in charge of your own vibration. What do you want to do now with Jupiter being your first house? This is your opportunity, and it only comes once every 12 years. So it's time for you to grasp this transformation. It's time for you to go deep within, listen to what your angels, guides are saying, and make this transformation, make this change to the Empress energy. This is your time, Scorpio. And it's all about action with the Aries, with that full moon in Aries in your sixth house. It's being lightened. It's showing you intuitively what you need to do now to move forward on your dreams, your desires. Make the choice now to get out of the stress, the emotional discord that you've been feeling, Scorpio, because a lot of you know that you need to make some changes in your work environment. A lot of you know that you need to do what you feel truly, deeply inside of you. And, with Libra being, the moon being in Libra and Venus being in Libra in the 12th house, this is all about going deep within to find a beautiful soul connection, a past life relationship, ready for a beautiful commitment with someone. Getting over the fears and obstacles that have been holding you back from love. It is looking like the light is finally coming through. It does look like you are going to face those challenges in love. Break free from the obstacles, the challenges with the 12th house. It's all about endings. It's all about endings for you, Scorpio. And that's why the 12th house in Libra with Venus and the new moon's energy is allowing you this new beginning in love, to release the pain, to end the past karma, so that you can connect to a soulmate, to a beautiful love connection that's going to be deep. It could be a strong Libra. It could be a strong water energy like yourself. You've got the Empress energy, which is also connected to Libra, and the Hermit energy, which is a Virgo. And so a very strong connection to a water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. But I do feel as you're starting to feel the shift of energies, how Saturn is releasing its hold on your second house. You're going to start to cut out things, understand there's a new harvest coming, and there's going to be reason to celebrate in the second house because of your patience, because of your eager to learn, eager to wait and listen to what you've been shown. So, yes, what a beautiful reading here. I just feel that you're just going to be blessed this next year. And, it's all about now put things in action. I do feel there's a new journey for you, Scorpios. It looks like you are not giving up. Know that there's secret things coming out. It may be something hidden from you or something that you need to release, something that needs to come out. And it may be because, you're ready to do something on your own. But it is about transformation and changes for you, Scorpio, to listen to your intuition.